This is episode number 3 of the Dr. David Warmflash interview. He goes into discussion about the space race, why we went to the moon, how we went to the moon, and also more about the Lunar II probe where we left off in the last episode, episode 2. So if you haven't listened to all of them, go back to episode 1, listen to episode 1, 2, and now 3, and we're going to have another one after this. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the interview with Dr. David Warmflash.
The space race was really a race between the United States and the Soviet Union, which was a huge empire dominated by Russia, but also including a lot of other countries around there. And this started in 1957 when the Soviet Union orbited the first satellite in space, Sputnik I. And right after that, just a few weeks later, they launched another satellite, Sputnik II, which was much more sophisticated, much bigger, and it had a dog. And that really scared people because they thought, wow, they can actually get a living being into space. That means they can send people into space. And if they can send something that heavy, they might be able to send nuclear weapons into space and have them orbit. And then in 1959, the Soviet Union got a probe to the surface of the moon, Lunar II. And the premier of the Soviet Union, Nikita Khrushchev, knew it would be touching the moon at that point, and he made sure to be in the United States when it landed on the moon. And he went to Iowa to a sausage factory, and they were showing him around the sausage factory, and there are all these pictures of him eating a sausage. And he gives a speech to the American factory workers who made sausages, and he said, "We have beaten you to the moon, but you have beaten us in sausage making." So he really he really rubbed it in the face of everybody. You know? Yeah, so that was the first time. And then about a month later, then there was Lunar III, the next mission, that took a picture of the far side of the moon. And that's the first time that humans ever saw the far side of the moon. And it was very revealing because it looked really different from the near side of the moon. Now, the resolution of the picture was horrible. If you could put a link to that picture side by side with the near side and then show it to more recent pictures next to it, the kids will see, wow, I mean, the transmission technology, the resolution, and all that, it was low. But it was enough to see that the lunar far side was mostly all highland regions and hardly any mare, those dark areas that we call seas, not that they're really bodies of water, but they're called seas because a few hundred years ago, there was an astronomer who came up with all the names of features on the moon, and he thought they were seas and oceans, so he called them seas, and that's still with us today.
So this lander, well, I guess it landed, it crashed. It was the Space IL lander, right?